Welcome. Nice to see you. My name is Paul Gordon, and I want to let you know that showmanship is performance level presentation. And as every good performer knows, I am about to share with you the first and foremost essential tidbit of gold that will help your presentations. This is most likely why you and almost everybody else that you are watching is doing it wrong right now. Okay? Here's the difference. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up, and I want you to adjust, once you are standing, your camera lens to your eye level. Okay? That is really, really valuable. Why? Because you can then manipulate your body and your face and your shoulders, and you are not scrunching yourself down or hunching your back or whatever it is, and you have a lot more mobility. Getting used to this enables you to really, truly articulate what you want to say by using the integration of body, voice, and face. Okay? Do I need to give you an example? Fine. Every stand-up comedian you've ever seen is standing. It's not because they don't get to have a chair. It's because they use the entire stage, they use the microphone, they use their body, they use their face, they use your voice. You ever seen Jim Carrey? How much more effective would he be if he was sitting down in a chair, right? He could do it because he already knows how to master everything. Need another example? Every TED Talk. You want any special presenter, businessman, businesswoman, excellent, powerful, impactful people standing at a podium? They are standing. It's not because they don't get to use a chair, it's because it's far more valuable to be standing. So now we're going to get past that. If you need to be standing now in order to do the next things, you can pause this and then we'll move forward. Now we are standing and our camera is at eye level. We are going to use our camera universe. What is our camera universe? Our camera universe is this right there, okay? And when we are using the entire camera universe, that is what everybody on the other side, you are watching me through a screen. And for you, everything I do here within my camera universe is your everything, okay? This is your entire world that you are seeing that I've created. And if I use the entire thing, it's the same as using the entire house. You have an apartment or a house or whatever it is, you don't never go into certain rooms. You explore everything. It gives you control because you explore all the perimeters. Ready? You are now going to move near your camera lens. Hey, look around. Wow, nice shoes. And you move back, okay? Because sometimes for effect, I want to let you know something. I am going to a little bit of an extreme each way. You're not always going to be leaning in as far as you just did. However, it's valuable to understand the limits, the edges of it, in order to really explore how far you can go beyond your normal comfort zone and really deliver with energy and interest and impact. So leaning forward and leaning back, these are things that we do for effect. If I want to share an idea with you, I don't have to get all the way in with where you can only see my eyes or my nose, but I do lean forward, right? I lean forward to share a secret with you. And I lean back afterwards to take a pause. Same thing with right and left. Okay, you move to one side and you want to understand how far can you move. Okay, here's one side and here's another side. okay? And you can even have fun with it, okay? You can move off and you can reappear. That's playful. I'm not saying you're always going to want to do that, but I am saying that you want to understand how. That's exploring the breadth of the perimeters. Okay? Now I want to talk to you about the next aspect of your camera universe, and it incorporates your hands. Okay? Here we are. Your hands, you want them to be here, you want them to be to the side, you want them to come forward, and here's the next part of it. I want you to frame your head in your, in between your hands in the front, okay? I want you to understand that because sometimes you want to point into the camera, and I want you to get used to that. Here's pointing right into the camera with one hand. There's pointing right into the camera with the other, and I'm not in the way of my face. You see that? It's important to get the hang of this. If I want to point to a whiteboard, for example, something behind me, I don't have a whiteboard, I have a lovely, beautiful outdoor summer house right near the coast here in Denmark, and if I want to point to that flower, okay, I want you to try to practice that now, because in fact, I'm going to show you how to do it wrong. Now I'm pointing and you can't see my finger. You see, according to you, my camera universe is only what I show you. There. That's pointing. Okay? Want to point to that tree? Or those leaves over there? There we go. I can adjust it. Okay? Why do we point back? Because you might want to refer to something behind you on a whiteboard if you have a presentation. Or you want to just understand how to say, all those people back there in your past, for example, right? Okay, the next thing I want you to understand is how to count. I know this sounds crazy, but people do it wrong. Because here's one, okay, but if I'm saying there's a second element, here's number two, and you know what a lot of people do? I have one and I have two. You can't see two here very well. I don't want to make you have to think. I want you to focus on what I'm doing right, not what I'm doing wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I want to point to something, here's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Do it with the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point, 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 point. It's actually important. And here's the last bit in this first section of camera confidence. Okay? It's all about the eyebrows. The reason it's all about the eyebrows is because humans are social animals and we identify with animals and other people who use their eyebrows. For an example of our favorite, a dog. A dog uses eyebrows and eyes like we do. A cat does not, and therefore it's a little more mysterious. And a spider, a shark, an alligator, these are animals that don't, a snake, they don't use their eyes the same way we do, and we consider them not only mysterious, but potentially very dangerous. Okay, so now we're going to go to performance grade mindset. Performance grade mindset is the opposite of what you think it is. You think, probably, that performance grade mindset is jazz hands, right? Going out there with just give it your all. Actually, it's the opposite. Performance grade mindset has everything to do with understanding that there will always be things that go wrong, and what you have to do is embrace the possibility of things going wrong and turn your enemies into allies so that you are not scared of that problem that might arise. You are not trying to push it away. You are embracing the fact that you do your due diligence, your homework and your research, and you come prepared, and what you show the audience is only, I don't know, the tip of the iceberg of all of the information that you actually know and have at your disposal. Everything else is prep for just in case. And that enables you to be able to focus forward and improvise and be able to roll with the flow rather than seizing up because possibly something might go wrong. Okay? Now here's the second part of performance level mindset. Everything that you do and everything that you present is absolutely essential. The essentiality is what makes everything you say very valuable to everybody you are delivering to, okay? In other words, you can tie even the most banal, small, trivial element to something larger. If I'm showing you where to put a comma, it's because that will enable your stuff to be more clearly understood when you are writing it to someone, and in so doing, they won't waste their time wondering and doubling back, and they will get exactly what you're saying so that you can achieve maximum impact. If you instead always choose to say things like, oh, this is just a little teeny thing and it's not really important, but I don't know, maybe you want to try it. No. You want to say, here's a good idea, and this is going to always help. This is going to help maybe in small ways right now, but in seemingly big ways later on because it connects to the larger concept. That is essentiality. The other side of essentiality has to do with the feeling of being apologetic for what you're saying. Do not apologize. What you are saying is important. The things that you are attempting to instill and motivate and inspire are important and valuable. And you should remove all of the sense of apology from anything you're doing. If you have a computer glitch, people understand that. You just deal with it. Don't stand there saying lots of sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No one cares about that. Develop your sense of authority that way. Okay, now we're on to infusing your presentation with confidence. And this is something I've been doing this entire time, and you might not even know it. And this is what you are going to do too. Every time you look directly into your camera lens, you look right into it, and that is how you address things. You do not spend time. I'm now going to do that selfie check that you are doing all the time and everybody else is doing all the time. Ready? I'm going to do my selfie check. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to turn back to you and I'm going to look right at you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bam. Now I'm looking right at you. I do not need to do a selfie check because I have now practiced this for a long time and I know how to improvise what I'm saying. And you will too. Always look right into the lens and do not do the selfie check. You want to prepare ahead of time. If you're doing a Zoom call, you get everything ready, set up on your screen so that your face is directly underneath the camera lens on the computer. That way, when you look at yourself, you are only looking away for a moment, but for the most part, you won't need to look at yourself because you can see yourself in the peripheral vision, and in the meantime, you're always looking directly at the camera lens. Here's the last part about looking into the camera lens. If you have a hard time feeling like you're talking to something that is just a camera lens, take a funny little doll head or draw a picture of a happy smiley face on a piece of cardboard and tape it right around the top of the camera lens so that you can look right at that funny little face and the tape is not going over the camera lens, and then you're talking directly to a funny little smiley face if you need that. And the last thing I'll say here is this, and I've been doing this the whole time with you also. When you look into your camera lens, You talk to one person and one person only. I am talking to you. Do you see how impactful that is? I am not talking to a whole bunch of people. All of you people. No. When I'm looking into the video lens, this is your world. I relate directly to you and you alone through the camera lens, using the camera universe and making everything essential. And that will reach your potential clients, your future clients, and your current clients so much more impactfully. And when you learn how to say it all from the heart, honestly, with the improvisation, and you understand all of this, you have control over what you are saying, how you are saying it, and why you are saying it. And that will give you the added confidence that pushes your stuff into a whole new realm of delivery. And you will be set apart from all of your competition because your online video performance level presentation is infused with zest, vim, vigor, moxie, verve, excitement, energy, compassion, and impact. You got that? I hope this is helpful. I look forward to hearing from you and speaking about doing more of this with you because I can turn you into a video master. This is Paul Gordon, Art of Face Dancing. My best to you. Thanks for taking part. Let me know if this helped. Go get 'em. Go get 'em now. So that's it. Thanks so much for taking part in this training. I really hope it helped. I believe that this stuff can infuse exactly what you want to say with the same energy and impact that I use myself. If what I say and how I say it resonates with you, then click below and book a strategy call, and we will speak about this on your unique issues, how I can help you get where you want to be with your own performance level presentation and camera confidence. I look forward to speaking with you. Look forward to meeting you. See you.